by because he was way behind and he was willing to make a deal.
All right, I thought it'd be fun today to show you my take on The Devil Went Down to Georgia by Charlie Daniels Band. Now, obviously, this is my own creation, so if you're looking for a note-for-note transcription of the original, you're not going to find that here. But this is a really fun song to play for a guitar, so I'm going to show you the way I do it. And again, you can always edit it and adjust it however you see fit to be more comfortable for you. But let's take a look at what I got here. So that main riff, the whole song is primarily in D minor. Okay, so when I come up here, I'm going to go... And there's really three things there that I think about. As I'm playing this first one, I end on a down. I start on a down. You know, it takes a little while to get used to playing that. I'll turn off my delay there so you can hear it a little bit better. Okay? And then when I do the next part, I'm moving up here. So I'm hitting this note twice, right? I'm ending on it and starting on it. And then I'm going to come down. And all three of those phrases end on down strums. Then I move down and I play. There it is. It's so automated, it's hard for me to think about. So I'm going from 17 to 14. So you'll notice there too, they're the same length of phrases, so they're all ending on downs. And then I go into this. So right there, I'm doing pull-offs. I'm going 15, 17. So 15, 17, 13, 15, 11, 13. Right there, I'm doing 10, 11. 8 to 10. And then when I get to 6 and 8, now if I was playing with another guitar player, I might let that note ring out, but I'm not, so I've got to go right away to my A, C, D. Okay? And that's what you do for the verses are... You know, you can always add some palm muting or something like that. And then when you get to the Fire on the Mountain... No, not that part. The... that part. What does he say again? Okay, well, we'll call that the bridge or the interlude or something. Johnny, you rosin up your bow and play your fiddle hard. That part. So what I'm doing is doing palm muting from 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I go to D, C, G, D, D, G, A. So it's going to go like this. Now I'm doing a palm muting kind of metal thing. But you could, you know, sometimes I'll just palm mute them. You know, sometimes, you know, you could strum them. There's lots of different things that you can do with the rhythm depending on what you want it to sound like. You know, there's a lot of space for improvisation in that section, just looking for what you want. And then after you hit this, if you lose the devil wins your soul, you go back and do that same lick again, okay? And then we go through all that stuff. And then you'll notice there's some pick slides in there that I do, and all I'm really doing is trying to go to kind of the center of the guitar. So I'm not just going like this, although I do that sometimes, but in this part, because it goes on for quite a while, you know, I do that. And then we go to the... And sometimes I'll put the 6th string in the bass just to be super heavy. And then to kind of mimic that fiddle, I'm just doing this. And all I'm really doing is just, right, just this thing. But it feels more comfortable for me to pick both fingers up as I go. But it's more of an effect than any real thing. And then I just screw around in D minor. And then I'll come up and do some A minor. Now, I wouldn't have to. You could still play in D minor. But again, it's just a bunch of noise at that point, so I can get away with kind of doing all sorts of different things. So I don't have a rhyme or reason. When you're watching that demonstration, I'm just jamming, okay? So I don't really have a plan for those sorts of things. I just know at the end I want to get to a nice big, wide vibrato, and then I'm back in my song again. And then we go to the Fire on the Mountain, Run Boys Run. That was in the house with the rising sun. And what I do there is I just look for patterns of D major and C major. That's all I'm doing. So like the first one, I'm doing something with an arpeggio over D, and then sometimes I'll just move it down and do the same thing over that. D, I'll also do which means C, or I might do an arpeggio of D and C. You don't have that much time to make something, so you're just trying to throw something cool in there. And then I had to invent a little walk-up to get ready for the next part. So I just came up with that thing. So no child, no. So that's all I'm doing. Again, you could make up anything, but I'm going. And then I start our. Let's see. There it is. So I'm going. Now, I am using my pinky, though, and I'll tell you why in a second. You don't have to. And then when I get done, I'm just ending on the 15 instead of going back to that 12 because it gives me a half a second to get ready for the next part. So once I get done with... I move down and I'm going to play 13 and 10. Slide up. And then I do 2 pull-offs, 13, 15. And then I do that. So if I play it nice and slow, it looks like this. Now, is that right? I don't know. I'm just figuring this out by ear. I used to play this in a band for many, many years. And that's how I used to play that. So again, if there's something you'd like to readjust in there, please do. If there's something that feels better to you, that's okay. And then it goes into an A. And there what I do is I usually just throw in some arpeggios over A. And then, again, A minor. Something in there. Any kind of thing that feels good to you, but you could make up, just pentatonic. Any kind of thing would be just fine. And then the very end of the song, that's the only other part to this song, is we're doing this. So I'm playing 13, 15, 12, up to 15, 17. Then I've dropped 15, 13, 12. And then I go to this double stop. I go 10, 8, 6, 5. And you'll notice I'm hybrid picking it just because I think it sounds kind of cool that way. But when I go to, I add in this little hammer onto the 8th fret. And then I go to octaves, D, C, B flat, A, G, F. So I have, and then end on D. And that is how I play Devil Went Down to Georgia. Hey, thank you so much for watching. I want to take a minute to let you know about the GuitarZoom Academy, which gives you one-on-one access to a professional guitar instructor to help you define your goals and develop a clear path on how to accomplish them. To learn more about the Academy and how it works, go to guitarzoom.com/academy or check out the link in the description. Thank you so much.